Football is one of the most beloved sports around the world. For some people who loves football but doesn't know details of it, or someone who starts to like football, when we're watching football match, we can see players on the ground, but we don't know what they are doing exactly. So, I want to tell you about positions and roles of player. There is defender and midfielder and attacker. So, first, what is midfielder? Midfielder is a player positioned between attacker and defender. For typical examples, there are Song Young-ki from South Korea, Paul Pogba from France, Steven Gerrard and Frank Lampard from England. The midfielder is positioned between forward and defender, plays the role of connecting two, and is involved in offense and defense. Midfielder is responsible for various tasks, such as distributing balls to forward, joining in direct attacks, blocking opponents' attack, and joining direct defense. Given the variety of roles played by midfielder, there is a division of tasks that must be performed according to detailed position and roles. For example, attacking midfielder, box midfielder, defensive midfielder. Midfielder needs the ability to dominate the game and the sight to lead the game and accurate passing. Midfielder need a lot of strength because of joining in both offense and defense. Second, what is the center back in football? Center back is a center position defender, also called a center half. For typical example, there is a Virgil van Dijk from Liverpool, Sergio Ramos from Real Madrid. Center backs' main roles are block ball, prevent opponents from scoring, and coordinate whole team's backline. Center back also has another roles such as scoring in set piece and covering the backspace when side position defender and fullback dribble through by opponent. Center back need abilities for the physical fight for the ball, to win in the air, to control backline of offside trap, and to pass and dribble for build-up. Center back also has to be good at intelligent dirty play. Therefore, center back is a position that unexpectedly requires a number of capabilities. Most of center back are tall and well built because they have to fight against opponents in many times. Center back is usually about 6 feet tall, and some players are over 6 feet 3 inches tall. The types of center back include a commander type center back that covers the backspace of another center back and leads the build-up with accurate passes, and fighter type center back that blocks the opponent through physical fight, and stopper center back that takes the ball forward and delivers into front. What is the goalkeeper in football? Goalkeeper is literally goal plus keeper, who is the only player who can use hands. Goalkeeper is the last defense of a team and apt to be underrated for good performances. For typical examples, there are Jo Hyun-woo from South Korea, Manuel Neuer from Germany, and Gianluigi Buffon from Italy. Goalkeeper needs agility, reflexes, instant judgment, and communication skills for control of the back line. Also, goalkeeper needs to be tall and have long arms. Goalkeeper needs not only physical ability, but also the ability to quickly deliver the ball to forward using hands fit for rapid counter-attack and accurate passing and dribble skills for build-up. To be a strong team, a good goalkeeper is essential. Players in different positions move according to tactics, but in the case of goalkeeper, they are relatively less likely to play according to tactics. In the other word, if goalkeeper is changed to a good player, the team's strength will improve. However, it is only relative, and if goalkeeper doesn't fit the team's tactics, it is hurtful even the best goalkeeper to show skills. What is fullback? Also called a side back in the football. Side back are side position defenders, which are two players on both ends of the back line. Fullback are two players on both ends of the back four line, and wingback are two players on both ends of the back three or back five line. So, fullback and wingback have different role and position in the game. For typical example, there are Andrew Robertson from Liverpool, Gary Neville from Man United, Javier Zanetti from Argentina, and Yongpyo Lee from South Korea. Fullback needs acceleration, speed, defensive skills, and abilities for passing and cross forecasting and physical pass, build up, and crosses. Because fullback has to defend the fast winger, they also should actively join the attack. Because of many joining the attack, fullback also needs stamina for recovering the backspace he has created. Without proper fullback, the team can't build up from the side. The teams with proper fullback can drive only on 3-lane rows, while teams that don't can only drive in the center of 3-lane rows. On average, football have much distance covered compared to other positions, so it is the most physically demanding positions. That's why youth players are reluctant to play as fullbacks, which makes football the position with only few talented players. What is Centreford, also called this striker in football? Centreford, CF, is center position player among forward, which is called striker, ST. For typical example, there are Didier Drogba from Chelsea, Luis Suarez from Barcelona, Lee Hwang from South Korea. CF takes on multiple roles according to tactics, and there are various requirements for CF. CF keeps the ball near the penalty area by vying for the ball with opponents and physical. CF also doesn't dummy run. As time goes by, tactics have changed, appearing a trend in tactics to order pressure and active joining in defense and offense for the entire team. The current CF has changed a lot from before. For example, there are first 9 from Barcelona and Spain national team. It requires not also scoring an aerial duel but pressing, making the space for wingers. Also, there is two top, which positions two players in the center. It is called big and small. Big player who has good physics doesn't connecting player and aerial duels. Small players who has good speed and dribbling skills does dummy run and score goals. The name of the lord player by CF has become diverse. For example, there are poacher, target man, shadow striker, first 9 act. What is the winger in football? Winger is side position football, forward and midfielder. That is divided according to the tactics. For typical example, there are Son Heung-min from South Korea, Lionel Messi from Barcelona, and Eden Hazard from Real Madrid. Originally, winger referred to the side midfielder, also called SM, being highlighted in modern tactic. Side forward is called winger. Winger needs dribbling skills and speed. wing space, pressing of opponent is less than center space. That's why there are a lot of man-to-man marking situation and competition for speed. So as for the winger who has to drive a lot, dribbling and speed are the most important things. Winger is divided to classic winger, inverted winger, and other cases. Classic winger indicates wingers who are assigned to either side of the field based on their fitness, with light foot players on the right side and left footed players on left side. After touching, crossing the ball into box is the most typical pattern play of classic winger. Inverted winger do not only cut in play but also of classic winger. If offensive fullback of reps, inverted winger cut in, fullback stayed wide, so it is hard to defend for the opponent. As modern tactics has developed, player maker and box-to-box midfielder assigned to wingers position wingers are given the free role. I tell you about positions and roles of players. Did you understand well? I hope you love football and understand what I said. Thank you.